stream. See, how about man, yo? Ain't gotta have nobody around. Cuddle, relax, talk, drink, eat. I said, think about it. I said,
One of the most powerful tools a people can use in their quest for empowerment is a knowledge of self. Understanding who and what you are in the context of culture and history is tantamount to having a permanent lighthouse in the face of life's tumults. What you're about to see is an artistic representation of that understanding. It is a joyful declaration of contemporary black identity and a celebration of black aesthetics.
Sankofa is a word that's from the Akan tribe in Ghana. Sankofa means it is not taboo to fetch what is at risk of being left behind. The words Sankofa, S-A-N, means return, K-O means go, and F-A means look, seek, and take. The symbol for Sankofa is usually a stylized heart or a mythical bird with its feet firmly planted forward and its head turned backwards, carrying a precious egg in its mouth, symbolizing the future. Sankofa.
A product of Hillsborough High School, Dee Brown is an accomplished author, playwright, and motivational speaker. Dee created the My Black Is monologues to express the many complexities of how we define our blackness as opposed to how society sees us. Dee Brown strives to inspire with a pen and a pad and is currently studying for his doctorate in educational leadership.
I've known rivers. I've known rivers ancient as the world and older than the flow of human blood and human veins. My blood has grown deep like the rivers. I bathed in the Euphrates when dawns were young. I built my hut near the Congo, and it lulled me to sleep. I looked upon the Nile, and I raised the pyramids above it. And I heard the singing of the Mississippi when Abe Lincoln went down to New Orleans. I've seen its muddy bosom turn all golden in the sunset. I've known rivers, ancient, dusky rivers. My soul has grown deep like the rivers.
My black is beautiful. Endless shades satisfy all flavors. My multiple varieties are unpredictable from birth to adulthood, but its beauty is guaranteed. My image was once attacked, scorned and considered repulsive by society. A curse, if you will. My image now remains in demand. A color attempted by lying in the sun. My mulatto sun rises and sets on blackberry moons. My caramel fantasies are your chocolate delights. My black is beautiful, illuminating the world. My bronze is ichor, illuminating the world. My tones are vibrant and ravishing, a visual collage enhancing the world's canvas. I am beautiful.
Journey so far away without you.
They say that with my skills come major responsibility. My talents and abilities may not have been asked for, but they have bestowed many benefits and endless blessings. Once considered to have nothing to offer, my offerings now bestow many benefits. A stranger in a foreign land left with hand-me-downs. They assumed I had nothing to offer but a legacy of labor. But I had a surprise in mind, and my contributions have helped to build a priceless nation. Yes, what I present naturally is a challenge to recreate, and what I create beautifully is a headache to imitate. My black is gifted, bestowing diversity for the world to see, providing victory for our ancestors to see, and leaving a legacy for our families. I am gifted. You're welcome.
My black has talent that flows like the rivers of Niger, creating everything from a dance to the dryer in spite of, the hatred that's surrounding our frame in spite of, the color that's surrounding my frame with fire. And with zeal and will, I'm pretty sure we was the ones who created the wheel and steel. With grace and debonair, here's just a few small examples of talent everywhere. We had Langston Hughes and we had Whitney Houston, Alice Walker, Bobby Womack giving us the blues. We had Michael Jackson, we got Samuel Jackson, we got T.D. Jakes and Oprah giving us the passion. We had LeBron and Kobe, Mike, Vick, and O.J. Okay, I really didn't want to claim those two, but we had Prince and Tupac, Dave Chappelle and Chris Rock, and Nikki Giovanni, just to name a few. As you can tell by my rhyme, the combination is endless. You can be anything you want, from a judge to a gymnast, but still, with grace and debonair, here's just a few more examples of talent everywhere. Not only can we sing and we dance, but we can throw food in those pans. I could be a doctor, lawyer, sports star, filling seats in the stands. I can be a rapper that's typical, or I can lead the army, a general. I can be a dentist, model, rock star, telling you to throw up your hands. My man, my man. Do you hear what I'm saying? Can you wrap your mind around it? Do you dare understand that the truth is all around you? And it just goes to show my black is talented. Don't act like you didn't already know.
My black is love. Love is a very special, precious, powerful emotion. The song says, love is a many-splendored thing. My lover says, love is a ratified, extraordinary experience. I say, love is God. My black is love. Love for my entire family, for the ones I know, the ones I've never met, and the ones I'll never see. My love is for my friends, community, nation, and race. What the world needs now is a healing that can only come through love. And that's what Martin Luther King said. Love for your brothers and your sisters, your neighbors. Love for humanity. My love is black. Black for God's creation. Creation of the universe. His creation of life. My love is black. Black for my life. Black for my blackness.
Strength by Demetrius Brown. I've been known to feed a family of 5 off minimum wages while sending my kids off to school looking clean and making ends meet year after year. Survival is my strength. I've been known to work 2, sometimes 3 jobs at a time to feed my family of 5 off minimum wages while sending my kids off to school looking clean and making ends meet year after year. Consistency is my strength. I've been looked down on riding a bus cross town to work 2, sometimes 3 jobs at a time to feed a family of 5 off minimum wages while still sending my kids off to school looking clean and making ends meet year after year. Unstoppable is my strength. And now it's been rumored that I feel I'm better than others, all because I signed up for classes and been looked down on riding a bus cross town to work 2, sometimes 3 jobs at a time to feed a family of 5 off minimum wages while still sending my kids off to school looking clean and making ends meet year after year. Demanding is my strength. And I've been found asleep on the kitchen table late night studying, after it had been rumored that I felt I was better than everyone else, all because I signed up for classes after being looked down on for riding a bus cross town to work 2, sometimes 3 jobs at a time to feed a family of 5 off minimum wages while still sending my kids off to school looking clean and making ends meet year after year. Yes, demanding is my strength. Now I've been labeled a hero by my family for graduating and improving our lives after being found asleep on the kitchen table late nights studying, after it had been rumored that I felt I was better than everyone else, all because I signed up for classes, while being looked down on for riding a bus cross town to work 2, sometimes 3 jobs at a time to feed a family of 5 off minimum wages while still sending my kids off to school looking clean and making ends meet year after year. You see, being a single black mother is my strength. Therefore, my black is my strength.
My black is complex. Never mind what I said. I'm down with it now if you're down. Today, I can be a deep revolutionary. Tomorrow, I can act like an ignorant thug. My attitude is as unpredictable as the weather. With content turning into anger and anger turning into change, and before you know it, I'm content again. I know I said I wanted to be called this, but that's not acceptable anymore. Now I want to be called that. My black is complex. Confused? Don't worry. I'll let you know when I want to be called something else. Turn the other cheek? That was before they hit me. Now it's by any means necessary. What do you mean I'm always complaining? I am complex.
Good afternoon. Or is it good evening? It's afternoon. It happens to me a lot, you know. I also want you to know that I'm also with 99.1 FM in St. Petersburg, Florida. They just started a new radio station in St. Pete's. And I'm on every Wednesday from 12 to 3. The reason why I'm saying that to you is because the radio station is owned and operated as a non-profit radio station by us. First time. Donald has been trying to get this radio station done for over 20 years, and it finally came to fruition. So, anyone here in the audience, please take time to support the radio station. You can go online, he plays music 24/7. You can go online to tuneinradio.com and listen to all the programs. It's an opportunity for us to support what is finally our music, our station, our public access radio station.
All right.
And if you have anything that you need to say or mention, give Donald a call or give me a call. But I'm still with 88.5 because that's where I started. Many years ago, a lady by the name of Carol came to me and said, Angela B., can you assist me with this? She never told me what it was. She just said, can you assist me? Carol being the type of person she is, I said, boy, this lady must be involved in something very powerful. And I said yes. And it has been a pleasure to be a part of Sankofa from the almost conception to now. We need to go out and tell our family members and friends about this event that happens every February for Black History Month. What I'd like to do before we totally close, and we have the drummers that are going to come up, Mr. C, please, before no one leaves, we have a special presentation for him, so don't leave until we do that. I had many things to say, and every year I do this. I start off with writing something about our culture, about our race, and I switch it. And at the last minute, I switch it again. Many of you have known, sometimes I just come up here and I'm put my notebook to the side and be led by the Spirit. But I had a speech, and again, it was thrown out. I was driving and it says, look at my skin. I have no marks or whips. Look, I have no signs of impoverishment. No signs of not having anything to eat. I have no signs of having no shelter. I have no signs of injustice. Look at my skin. Because it's light, you may think I don't bear the injustice of my father, my forefather, and my mother. Mr. Williams was the first white man to be incarcerated because he killed an African. And I say African because the title African American was not part of our statement. And I'm not going to use the other N-words. I don't think it's appropriate. That's just me. I prefer to say African because that's what we all are. We came from Africa. We came from a country that has many, many languages. If you are in Kenya, or if you are in Nigeria, or any place else in the continent, some of us can't understand what the other ones are saying. For the simple reason, our language became a barrier. Because of our different languages, it became a barrier why we were taken, because we didn't communicate with each other as to what was happening from one end of Africa to the next. A lot of us were taken and ended up in the Caribbean. Some ended here in the United States. The American African cannot always understand the Caribbean African, and vice versa. Because we didn't have the same things, but in other ways we did. We were still impoverished. We were still held down in different ways. The African American, as they like to call us, we're not African Americans. We are Africans. in many colors and many races. The first continent is what? When everybody goes back for gold, for everything, what did they pillage? The African continent. Where are most of the problems with oil and these things? Where is it? Ask your children. Where are they going to tell you? Oh, it's in Israel. Where's Israel? Oh, it's in Nigeria. Where's Nigeria? We need to take our children back to the roots. If you come from the Caribbean, take your kids back to the Caribbean so they can see that their color doesn't matter. Amen. It's about education. Without that education, we are stuck giving him what he wants to give us, which is medium nothing. Education is the key to our success as a race. We can no longer say, because you speak properly, because you look properly, because your parents dress you in proper clothes, that you have to bow down to somebody telling you you are an Uncle Tom. Yes, you're an Uncle Tom, because you want to get further than our forefathers did. That's why you're an Uncle Tom. And as parents, we need to tell our kids, it's okay. Let the kids tell you, oh, why are you talking so proper? I need to go ahead. I need to advance in this world. And you're not advancing for the child next to you. You're advancing for your family, for our race. And as each race gets forward, we bring the other ones back, up underneath us. We can no longer say, because I make it, you're going to have to struggle like me. That is not what the African race is about. It is about bringing up each person and going to the forefathers and saying, this one is doing wrong. Fix it. Do the right thing. Don't act like this. I know your mother's going to be upset, but I don't care, because this color represents more than crime. This color represents more. It represents a legacy, a royal legacy. We need to embrace it. We're not what they say we are until we accept what they say we are. We are a powerful race. Very powerful. The day we stop buying Nike, the day we stop buying a whole lot of other stuff, we're going to have a lot of money to buy what? A house. Better education for our children. They have us trapped, our children trapped, in buying something makes you more important. Education is what makes you important. Then you could buy this stuff. But then you don't buy too much. You have to put some aside. Make sure you do that. You put some aside. You don't give it all to a pair of sneakers and a proper dress code. Because someday, you're going to turn around and say, that pair of sneakers is old. I spent $200 for something, and I need books for school. I need a roof over my head, and I need food. Where is it? In my sneakers. Where's my school tuition? In my sneakers. Where's my jacket? I have to have a label, or else I'm not somebody. We are somebody, with or without the labels. And all our big stars who are black, as they want to say, we're black. No, you're African. You just happen to be a big-time movie star because we made you that way. Without our money, you couldn't be who you are and what you are. That's our money. Right on. And we need to start using our money in our community to build up our people. I'm tired. We do the scholarship thing, give out all these money to these beautiful, talented young people, and they go off to college. And guess what happened? I have a baby daddy, mama daddy, baby daddy, mama baby daddy, and the daddy of the baby daddy. Why? You just wasted a whole community money that they could have given to somebody else. We have to stop wasting amongst our race. You see all these beautiful young people in this place right now? You're beautiful, gorgeous. You don't need an advertisement to tell you that you're beautiful, because you are. But I tell you one thing, knowledge is power. Okay, let's bring on the Sankofa team.
I am just me, no different. Why when I change, everything get different. People seem to think that I changed up, like I ain't really on the same stuff when I just chill.
What you mean it's a real place? Of course it's a real place. It was in the movie. It was in the movie. Didn't you see it? Oh my god. Y'all look, I'm so excited. I'm going to Wakanda. Oh my goodness. You know that African country that the dude in Black Panther was from? That one? Yes, that Wakanda. I'm going there. I'm going to be an African queen and stuff when I get there. Or maybe one of the warrior sisters with the bald heads. So I don't know about cutting off all my hair and stuff like that. I ain't trying to look snatched up in here. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to go. And I'm going to be an African queen and everything. And I'm so excited. When I'm going to look up with one of them fine brothers over there. You know, he's going to be my king. And I'm going to be his queen. And we're going to put it down in the motherland. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be lit. It's going to be live just as soon as I get this ticket. Huh? What? You can't find it. What you mean you can't find it? Okay, your computer must be broken or something. You need to go get somebody else to help me because something's wrong with your computer. No. I'll wait. You need to go get somebody else to help me because clearly your computer is broken, okay? I'm going to just wait right here, all right? I'm going to wait. Oh, my goodness. Look, y'all. I'm going to Wakanda. Bump that. Ain't no silly woman with a broken computer going to stop me. I'm not going to get them caught up in any stupidity talking about they can't find Wakanda. I know y'all saw it too. It was in the movie, right? Just as clear as day, right? Beautiful African people walking around in African garb and technology and flying machines and all that. I saw all that. I know y'all saw that too. Just like Zamunda. Just like Zamunda, like that country where Eddie Murphy was from, just like that. And that's where I'm trying to go. That's where I'm trying to go. So ain't no silly woman with a broken computer going to stop me from getting to where I'm trying to go. I'm not having it. I'm about to, huh? What? What'd she say? What you mean there is no such place as Wakanda? Are you sure? Wait, did you look everywhere in Africa? Did you look everywhere? Okay, so wait, what are you saying? That whole movie was just what? A fantasy? Like a fantasy to lure black people into thinking that we had like a homeland to go to? Wow. Okay, well look, is there anywhere else in Africa that's like Wakanda? Because I want to go there. I mean, you know, like where black people are actually running things and where there are resources and, you know, like fine black men who love black people. You know what I'm saying? Like a place like that. 57 countries. 57 countries? In Africa? Oh my goodness. Okay, so where are the places that are most like Wakanda? Because that's where I want to go. What's this? A brochure. Travel guide to Africa. Okay, just give me a second. Let me look at this. Let me think. Let me think about this a little bit more. Okay, so maybe I can't go to Wakanda. But I'm just looking here. It looks like there are plenty of African countries with great histories. And like they have resources and wealth and black folks are running things. So I see Botswana and Namibia, Mozambique, Senegal, Ghana, Songhai, Kemet. I swear I never heard of most of these places, but they all sound cool. And if they are anything like Wakanda, I'm trying to go. You know what I'm saying? Like today. That's what's up. Excuse me, Mrs. Okay, so let me get a ticket to Ghana. Yeah, Ghana. Yes, Ghana's going to be the first stop on my Back to the Motherland cultural tour. Okay, thank you so much. Africa, here I come.
off by conducting a little bell piece with the group here. Everyone ready? Is everything good? Good. Stay focused here. Maybe a little faster.
Think about it.
Purchase your tracks today.
Think about it. You gotta, you gotta,
My Black is the future. What awaits us, the folk, on the new horizon? How we see and relate to ourselves in mind, body, and spirit. Lately, the schisms between us, like skin tone, income, where you're from, anywhere on this planet, is keeping us weakened, keeping us distracted. My Black is about breaking the constraints of those artificial chains on our minds and open ourselves up to wield our true power, to know our true selves. My Black is knowledge.
Attempting to comprehend the magnitude of my depth, you can be bewildered. My mental ability is somewhat of an enigma. You see, I was once thought to have the brain of an animal, but as you can see, my genius soars as high as an eagle. That's a metaphor. I once had to learn what was office. Now I'm offering you lessons. My resourcefulness has catapulted my ethnic group from servitude to citizenship. My brilliance has enhanced us from uneducated to graduated. My Black is intelligence. Introducing new inventions to modern society, my wisdom has sponsored so many of this nation's first, they turned my history into a curriculum. In my mind lies a real Black power. My Black is intelligence.
Let's put our hands together and give a big Sankofa welcome to Mary Kaufman.
Thank you very much, everyone. We have heard some wonderful performances and we have seen some wonderful things. And I'll bet you didn't know that in coming today, you are going to be able to give back exactly what you have received. This is not a song that I am going to sing. It is a song that I am going to share with you, and you are going to sing it. You are going to put this contrapuntal music together, and it's kind of like a round, but it's a simple round, and there are two parts, and for just to make things simple, everyone over here, please be the basses, okay? And everybody here, please be the sopranos. So I'm going to start with the, yeah, don't worry, it's not that high. Okay, I'm going to start here, and for the people that are in the back, please don't think that I have forgotten you. So we're just going to make an imaginary boundary here. So everyone to this side, you are basses, and everyone to the back of the room, over here, this side, you are sopranos. I want to include everyone, because the more voices that we have together, the more that you can feel the spirit of the song. And the spirit of the song brings the people of the village together. As it brings the boys into manhood, it also brings the people of the village together. And you can't really hear it, you have to really feel it. So, these are the bases right here. The word is simple, it's away, away. I'm sure you can say that, ready? Here's the harder part, but you can do it. I know you can. So ma gua start with the basses. We're going to let them sing it twice, and I'm going to cue you, and you're going to come in, and it's going to sound wonderfully harmonious and truly united, okay? Ready? Here we go. Don't forget your lines. Ready? Away, away, so magwaza. Nice. Fill up your voice, fill up your chest with air, and just bang it out. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Away. 1, 2. Away, so magwaza. Away, away, so magwaza. 2, 3. Away, away, so magwaza, my your way, your way. 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 So magwaza, my your way,
I am just me, no different. Why when I change, everything get different? People seem to think that I changed up, like I ain't really on the same stuff. When I just chill, I don't want much. If you know my hand, call my own bluff. In my own life, I just want some progression. You think that I changed, but you just don't remember. Remember, I'm just trying to get life together. So why you wanna seem to put me under pressure? My question, life forces us to calm down. Prayers that go up surely come down. My head's in the game, but my heart's foul. My ears seem to listen, but my mouth wild. My concept is a concept. I look back and feel I don't have regrets. My mind is just a lesson. No time to second guess it. Don't got time for the stressing. The ones who thought that I changed don't see progression. It's not your length or the rule of the try and measure. My own life circumstances. Each day is chances that I am granted. Don't take for granted every one of my chances. So if I change, then my chances be destined. Yeah, think I changed up, still the same one that you once knew. I am not due, seasons don't change, I still remain myself at the end of the day. So I do not understand why people seem to think that I changed, but I'm still the same. Oh, I'm the same. Hand to the pad ain't nothing. It's been a minute since I've been at it, now I'm on it. I just had to take a little break, not important. Had to take time to grow so that I could flourish. Foot off the brick and on the gas, I'ma floor it. To a destination that I know is so important, but not important to the ones that I thought cared. Cause when I needed a lifeline, y'all wasn't there. Okay, to me it's just unfair. I had to stay on my toes, it was quite clear that some people who may come into your life ain't there for the long haul. Oh well, everything that I have learned has been a past tense from a bridge burn. Most people's life like a soap opera. I guess we'll watch as the world turns. I am just me, no different. Why when I change, everything get different? People seem to think that I changed up, like I ain't really on the same stuff. When I just chill, I don't want much. If you know my hand, call my own bluff. In my own life, I just want some progression. You think that I changed, but you just don't remember. Remember, I'm just trying to get life together. So why you wanna seem to put me under pressure? My question, life forces us to calm down. Prayers that go up surely come down. My head's in the game, but my heart's foul. My ears seem to listen, but my mouth wild. My concept is a concept. I look back and feel I don't have regrets. My mind is just a lesson, no time to second guess it. Don't got time for the stressing. The ones who thought that I changed don't see progression. It's not your length or the rule of the try and measure my own life circumstances. Each day is chances that I am granted. Don't take for granted every one of my chances. So if I change, then my chances be destined. Yeah, think I changed up, still the same one that you once knew. I am not through, seasons do change, I still remain myself at the end of the day. So I do not understand why